Peru News Today. All you need to know about to Peru.
Will you leave university? Key week for the possible arrival of Jorge Fossati to the Peruvian national team. Jorge Fossati does not rule out directing the Peruvian national team despite the fact that Universitario de Deportes will celebrate its centennial in 2024. The termination of Juan Reynoso's contract as Peru coach will be in a matter of days, said the director of the Peruvian Football Federation, FPF, Juan Carlos Oblitas, when he was approached by the press on Thursday, November 30th. From there, the news did not stop at Videna, since the name of Jorge Fossati appeared on the scene. Fossati, Universitario de Deportes coach, is today the first option to replace Reynoso. It would not be the first time that a brand new Peruvian soccer champion coach becomes the new coach of the bicolor. From Uruguay, the experienced 71-year-old coach revealed the approach of the FPF and even pointed out that this Monday, December 4th, Reynoso would sign the termination of his contract. I spoke openly about the subject because I thought that the outgoing technician's contract was completely resolved, but yesterday I found out that tomorrow he would sign his termination. Only from then on am I willing to talk about it, Fossati declared to Tele 12 in Uruguay, where his vacation was interrupted by the chance that the diver from the Everyone's team could wear it. This panorama makes one thing clear. Fossati does not close the possibility of leaving Universitario even though the traditional Peruvian club will celebrate its centennial in 2024. There is no contract that says I can't leave, he said. He is obviously seduced by starting a new challenge with a national team, just as he did with Uruguay and Qatar. Key week for Fossati and Peru. Juan Carlos Oblitas has the responsibility of managing the meeting with Jorge Fossati, which is presumed to take place in the next few hours in Uruguayan territory. Here the time factor is important, especially for the Uruguayan coach who has as a priority that this issue be resolved soon. He has a very clear position: he wants to avoid greatly affecting Universitario's plans for the centennial. The start of the Universitario preseason is set for the fortnight of December, and it is important to define whether Fossati will continue under the command of the Cream Team, which surely now does not rule out that the FPF convinces it still coach with the capital goal of qualifying to Peru to the 2026 World Cup. As Fossati announced, his meeting with Oblitas would take place starting this Monday after he confirmed that the legal issue with Juan Reynoso reached a good destination. After overcoming this obstacle, negotiations would accelerate for the arrival of the next coach of the bicolor for the Copa America and the restart of the South American qualifiers. Jorge Fossati titles: Al Saud, Qatar, 6 titles LDU of Quito, Ecuador, 3 titles Peñarol, Uruguay, 1 title Cerro Porteño, Paraguay, 1 title University of Sports, Peru, 1 title Data from the Fossati University, National Champion 2023. He ended a 9-year streak without being champion. They qualified for the Libertadores group stage. He won 15 of his 17 duels at the Monumental. He never lost at the Monumental. There are no defeats in Lima in League One. He kept a clean sheet in 23 of his 42 duels. Subscribe and follow us on our social networks: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok.
Peru News Today. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.